Cars are pricey. It's true, but picking the proper vehicle might turn a cash outlay into a save. For today's video, we will be going to talk about the top 7 cool cars for broke boys. Interested to know what these cars are? Just keep on watching. Nissan 350Z. The 350Z was released in 2002 and continued to be manufactured until 2009. It comes from a long series of prosperous and reasonably priced sports cars. The 350 Serve comes with a 3.5-liter V6 engine, 290 to 306 horsepower depending on the model year, a 6-speed manual transmission, and rear-wheel drive. It is also available as a coupe or convertible. Nissan put a lot of effort into improving the weight distribution, strengthening the chassis, and fine-tuning the suspension, which produced nimble handling, scorching acceleration, and respectable performance. Due to the affordable price and excellent driving characteristics, the 350Z quickly became a bestseller in its class, which means used examples are now reasonably priced and easy to find. The acceleration times were in the 5-second range, and customers praised its driving dynamics, braking, and cornering. Good starting prices, for example, as low as £5,000. Porsche Boxster. After the front-engine 944, which featured an inline 4-cylinder, Porsches with the Boxster designation went back to their flat 6-engine heritage. The 1997 released Boxster has achieved classic status, making it inexpensive and widely available on the used car market. The 2.5, 2.7, and 3.0-liter flat 6 engines provide the vehicle's power, and they're positioned centrally immediately behind the occupants to ensure ideal road holding and weight distribution. Car magazines complimented the Boxster's handling and precision steering when it first debuted. The characteristics that endure today, with a 0 to 60 timing of fewer than 7 seconds and a power output of 204 to 260 horsepower. With 2 trunks, this roadster is also practical, and the Boxster is fairly capable. Who needs a pricey 911 when you can have a first-generation Boxster for less than $10,000 or £8,000? You will receive a perfect example if you do this. For the same price as a 911 at the same age, you can purchase 3 of these. Mazda Miata. Without a renowned Miata or MX-5, a list of affordable sports car would fall short. We could have substituted the RX-8, but the engines in any affordable specimens of these are more likely to be flooded than to be working. The Miata's flawless balance, rear-wheel drive, rev-happy engines, and precision handling make it a joy to drive even if the MX-5 has a little 4-cylinder engine and a little road space, given that Mazda has sold more than 1 million units since its 1989 debut. They are essentially ubiquitous, which further contributes to their low price. Since the Miata essentially combines an economy car with a sports car engine, you can enjoy its sporty handling on winding back roads without worrying about breaking the law. A decent basic car will cost you £3,000 or dollars, but if you spend an additional $2,000 on a few important modifications, never go full riser. You'll have a vehicle that is more capable and entertaining than vehicles costing 3 times as much. Ford Mustang GT. Sure, it's not exactly a sports car, but who would have thought you could have a V8-powered American muscle car for less than £10,000 or dollars? The Ford Mustang of the 5th generation in question was produced from 2005 to 2014, and the GC trim level, which had a powerful V8. Customers all across the world found this retro-futuristic muscle automobile to be quite popular, especially the GT V8 edition. The Mustang is the vehicle for you if you want classic styling in a contemporary package. mph. The car has a real live axle, so don't anticipate much in the handling department. BMW M3 E36. The E36 M3 is the only option to experience the power of M on a budget due to the original Ether, M3's skyrocketing price, and the E46 still being too pricey for someone without subframe concerns. The M3, which was produced from 1992 to 1999, had a newly created 6-cylinder engine, with later models receiving a larger 3.2-liter engine with 321 horsepower. Early vehicles use a 3-liter engine with 291 horsepower. American citizens got slightly shafted on this agreement due to pollution limitations. The otherwise quite strong BMW engine in the US spec E36 M3 only has 6.2 horsepower. However, they are now slightly less expensive where you are, and 240 horsepower isn't bad either. The E36 will go from 0 to 60 mph in about 6 seconds, but it also make an excellent everyday car if you buy a good one. In the UK, accident-free examples begin a little over £10,000, but more significantly, you won't lose any money due to depreciation, even when prices are beginning to rise. With a car this old, maintenance and rust issues may arise, so have it inspected beforehand. Honda S2000. The Honda S2000 is a legendary mid-powered roadster that was first released in 1999 and later withdrawn in 2009. With its lightweight structure, evenly distributed weight, strong and rev-happy engine, and of course, razor-sharp handling, this model is a true driver's car. The car's primary selling factors were its 2 or 2.2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 240 horsepower, 4 valves per cylinder, a 9,000 RPM redline, and Honda's renowned VTEC technology, which supplied all the power at high RPMs and a magnificent screaming sound, are all elements of the VTEC Pro engine. Honda sold more than 110,000 S2000s during the course of its 10-year production cycle. You'll be happy to learn that one can be found nowadays for a little as £5,000. You can obtain a nice later model if you spend a little more money. However, there is one thing you should be aware of. The automobile is really little, so if you're anything like Jeremy Clarkson and over 6 feet tall, test one out before you buy. Mitsubishi 3000 GT Dodge Stealth. The 3000 GT, also known as the Dodge Stealth in the USA, is sometimes overlooked by mainstream sports car aficionados. The 3000 GT really trumpets its early 1990s automotive style, with pop-up headlights, rear panorama glass, and a large spoiler, thanks to its 3-liter twin-turbo V6 with 300 horsepower, and a sophisticated AWD system. This car offers much more than nostalgia. The 3000 GT is an extremely capable coupe that can handle all driving conditions thanks to this configuration. All of this technology does come with a relatively hefty price, tipping the scales at approximately 1.8 tons, 3,800 pounds. However, acceleration remains excellent, with a time to 60 of slightly over 5 seconds. It is a real steal to pay roughly 7,000 pounds. For quality examples, anything up about $12,000, or if you're in the States, a Dodge Stealth. So which car has caught your interest? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, turn on the notification bell, and